Now, the next tribute is to BP South Africa, a giant in the global petroleum sector, and we're honored to have the tribute delivered by the chairperson of BP South Africa. And please welcome on stage Mrs. Thandi Orleyn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to give my honor to Mrs. Mbeki with us tonight, as well as all the patrons, trustees, board members, and all the family of WDB. I'd like to congratulate you on attaining 25 years and still going very strong. One of the considerations and one of the more compelling considerations for me to join BP in 2011 related to two values. The first one was what I considered as an ethical and safety-conscious value. The second one was relating to their commitment to transformation. I had not been directly involved in the oil industry before this, but having looked at it from afar, I recognized their intention and their commitment when they entered into a BE agreement with MIC and WDB. Both organizations being broad-based, I realized for myself at the time as a developmental activist that this was very much aligned to my own values. So this journey has been, for me, a very exciting journey. It's been a sad one to have to exit, as has been said here. But in the 3 minutes that I've been given, I would just like to connect with some of the sentiments at BP when these deals were concluded. The first deal was a direct equity stake in BPSA, which was 25% between MIC and WDB, as it has been stated. At that time, Fred Paswana, who was the BP's regional president and executive chair, said, "The joint venture, which will carry the BP brand, is a significant milestone along the road to achieving significant and sustainable levels of empowerment. We selected MIC and WDBIH as our preferred partners to help accelerate the overall BP empowerment program because they have both demonstrated a track record of engaging strategically and operationally in their investments. In their short history, they have both repatriated value to their controlling trusts and contributed significantly towards empowering historically disadvantaged people." And that was 2001. And when I joined in 2011, I could attest to that statement that had been given about 10 years earlier. It's been important, and it continues to be important to BPSA to ensure that the relationships that we have are able to expand and have impact on the ground. And this has been very gratifying to BPSA. As everybody will know, these relationships are quite rocky. People normally have different motives in entering into them. But I can attest, having been involved in quite a number of similar relationships, that this is one of the very constructive and fruitful relationship that I could have wanted to be associated with. Then you wind forward from 2001, you go to 2005, when an agreement, as has been stated here, that between Masana and BP, where MIC, WDB, as well as staff were the majority shareholders. At that time, I would like to quote what the Director General of the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, Sandile Orleyn, he applauded this deal, but also warned the new company's directors. I quote, "We are also very happy that in this particular transaction, you are going to have a black MD. We commend you for that. But our experience has taught us that all these deals look very, very good at the point of announcement and on paper, but they just crumble at the point of implementation. We hope that this is not one of such deals where we come with song and dance, and 6 months down the line, it's either the partners are at each other's throats or the BEE is subjected to the debt quagmire. Close quotes. As we stand here and as you have heard, there's testimony to the value that has been created both for BPSA, Masana, MIC, and WDB. So despite the fact that they have had to exit for a number of reasons, I just want to say, besides the fact that you want to create value, if one looks at the present BE codes and the amended act, I believe that it has narrowed the scope within which you can be more creative in terms of what kind of partners, how you get into those relationships, and how you work them in such a way that they can fit your own relationships. As we move into the next 10 years, I trust that we can be able to take these lessons, particularly from BE partners like MIC and WDB, and engage with the legislative environment to ensure that the deals that we create give true empowerment. I can safely say, standing here, that this relationship has given true empowerment not only to the BE partners, but to the corporate environment that is BPSA and Masana. So, trusting that in your journey over the next 25 years, you'll find relationships that will give effect to such vision and mission. Thank you very much.